just about 12 o'clock.
Oh shit, actually.
Man, turn that up.
After 12, baby.
Yeah.
Kicking it, baby. You understand me? Now I thought this track was sort of trippy. You understand me? So what I did was just sort of visualize me just out kicking it. You understand me? Coming to dig you up with this life. Baby, just kicking it. You and me. That sounds so good. You understand me? I'm just gonna blend in with this track. You understand me? And show you how you blend into the music. I'ma call this a that, and that pussy is so wet. Oh shit. Oh wait. Hold on, wait. Got this apple, you understand me, blanket. Mouth watering for that beautiful actress. Actress. Wet and shit. Oh shit. You, baby, hold on, wait. Don't let me do that. Hey, hold on. Take this out your mouth so you can sit back and chill. Sometimes you just want music that's really real, like peaceful. Sometimes when I'm driving in my drive, yo, I just want to be able to roll down the street sometime without hearing me. In certain situations, we gon' still Anunnaki. Not saying that people are better than we, but at the same time, you don't want to give certain individuals a reason to commit treason to your race like it's already not has been done. I'ma come down this bitch one like yesterday. Hold on, wait. Should I be flowing like that? Hey, hell yes, or spirit. Shit, yeah, they better hear it like yesterday. I'ma come back down this bitch in my drop today. Sunny, silver, a black top, yo, wonky, streets drop. Yo, Jones, if you want to, baby boo, back to you. I'm not through with that. Toes painting, blowing off and sucking at the same time. Off in this bitch like next, I'm in this bitch for you, baby. At the same time, where are the ladies so we can flee to heaven? Be God still, Anunnaki, and source spirit. Off in this bitch, hear it, fear it not. I hear so many stories about Anunnaki, but you know what? That's alright, because at the same time, source spirit made me, I'm out of sight. Source's little secret, alright, that's alright, baby. Don't tell nobody. Gush. Push. Push. Yush. So, baby.
What's going down, everybody out there? You know what? Oh shit, I think I'm trying to get this camera right, man. Damn. I'm really trying to get this camera right, man. Sometimes I take the pictures on vivid and dark. When I gotta go and do my phones all over again, like, you know, when I get used to a camera, get that camera set, you know, I can take the same phone and shit like that, but a lot of times, man, I just don't know about these phones, man. When people start doing like too much, and I'm just, you know, I'm just commenting. This out and about. Gotta take care of a few things this morning without going into details about it. Maybe I should get right on this freeway. You know what? I am. Yeah. Man, that was kind of messed up right there. I guess my ass ain't getting on right there. All right over here. Hate that. Hate that all the time. I mean, that's why I don't like to really get off into a lane when you're stopped. Because someone else might be in the lane at the same time and try to come over in the same lane, just right there and there. And with nobody in the lane driving, I get over there and someone else decides they just want to be in a stop position and get over too. And fuck it, you can have it. I'll go around this way. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, these phones. If you notice, I do that a lot. My mind is like, I can pick up, drop off. There's so many different situations that could be going on at the same time. So with these phones, man, you don't even want to keep the same phone. Like, fuck, like you don't even want to keep the same phone, the same serial number, the same, your IP address is basically the same. And today, I think today is going to be a put a people up on game. I seen someone right in the corner of my eye. It'd kill me when I be doing that. I was working with George and them. And it was me and Mika. We was outside. And they call him Mayhem out. He's like a minister. We was outside, man, we was working. And I swore I seen someone walk right by the fence. Right by the fence. Like, they ain't trip out. Because she told me that she had she had a daughter that had gifts like that. It could be able to see, right? But yeah. So what was that? Yeah, today is a put you up on game day, and I'm not talking about putting people up on game about what people hustles and shit people got out here going on and whatever else. That's not me. I'm putting people up on game about what the fuck I know that happened to me. This shit I went through. Or go through. Everybody is. Maybe they may not know it. These punk ass apps they have out here now, man. Listen to the music by the I can turn it down a little bit.
No way, don't have me coming off this like this.
These apps they have out here now, man. I don't know why. I don't know why someone want to know about someone that much. I feel a breeze coming in here, man. I know I got that on. Got my heat on. And yeah. So what I do, this is what I do when I go into stores. I'm gonna tell people just like, once again, I'm not being dumb by telling you this. You're smart. Remember that shit. Whenever you think, oh, I know, I want people to know, so they won't get caught doing things like that. Don't think they're seen, but they're seen. Okay. Turn your phones off, man, when you go into any store. And I started doing this because all stores have like internet. And I'm not gonna go into Facebook and about all this information and shit that people got a hold of and shit either. It's like the same thing I made a lot of videos about. Whenever you want to use your camera, well, let me stay on this first. So turn your fucking phones off when you go into any store. Any store. I'm not gonna call store. Any store. Any store. Any big ass store where you can buy shit at. I'm gonna say it just like that. Turn your shit off. Because they have the internet in there, they have their computers in there, and they also have those apps that can go into everybody's shit and see who's shopping in their stores. Right there, that bus sound like it needs, goddamn it needs being to work on that motherfucker or something. Shit. So, and so people do this, like, they got, and when you buy a phone, I know I'm yelling, but I mean it like that. That's why, yeah. When you buy a phone, go into your apps and turn off that sharing shit. It's real talk. When you get a phone, go straight into your apps and turn that sharing shit off. You ain't sharing with no fucking body unless you know somebody, yada yada yada. Turn that off. Turn that sharing that app off. Man, take my hair down, man, and let it breathe a little bit. Well, the braids were bad. It was starting. Anytime your braids start looking like normal hair. Like anytime when your braids start looking like a short afro and shit, like you can't see no cornrow, right? It's time to take that shit down. Like really. It really is. Anytime your shit look like it's not even braided, like you just got a short afro. Is that what it was? I gotta find a new braider because the person, I'm gonna get back on these phones that I used to have do it. I don't think, I don't think she ever gonna be doing it anymore. I'm just gonna say it like that. So I got a couple of shops in mind, and I hate that shit too, because it was a convenience doing that, because I didn't have to go and sit around women, cackling hens and shit. So I think about that shit sometimes, like, man, okay, and that's why you didn't take it down. Like, if you keep it, as long as it's together and under a headpiece, it's all together and fine. Under your, you know. So, anyway, turn all that off. Turn all that shit off. Also, they got these apps. You got people that always, you don't know, people can be texting and shit, but a lot of time, I watch their ass. I'm gonna say it just like that. I can be paranoid. You can think I'm paranoid as shit. I watch your ass. I turn all of my shit off. If my video ain't finished uploading, well, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna turn that shit off. Cause you got people that sit right alongside you, right alongside your ass, and see your phone information. And I know people be trying to do it, you know. And they probably like, you know, damn, you know, I can't read anything from them. First of all, you don't see me with phones and shit hanging off me no more. I used to have a phone hanging off here and all that. I don't even do that shit no more. You would not even know I got a phone on me. Nobody needs to see shit. You know, it's kind of sad when you can't be free like that, because you got these fucking idiots out here. And you know what? When it comes to me, it's not about money or credit cards. It's just me. Can you imagine that? You know how rich I am without no money? Like, really? You know how rich I am for what I know without money? You know how sought after? Like, man, you gotta be ready for this shit. That's the truth. That's the truth. You gotta be ready for this shit here. Right. Because it ain't about, it's not about money. Knowledge is power. And I mean power. I don't mean to give you the power to, you know, I don't mean King Kong power. I don't mean, you know, just superpower. I mean, knowledge is, man. And I'm trying to tell you, that's why knowledge has been suppressed. Because those that can suppress it can keep the power. And then they can handle the money. Get the knowledge first. Don't worry about the fucking money. The money come later. That's the way people have done it. Money come later. Get what you know what. Just find the channel. We're gonna say like that. Just find the channel. Find the channel that will keep everybody. Hold on one second. Oh, I'm getting a little tight. Shit. And I still didn't get on the freeway. Shit, you won't be driving till you die. That's alright. I'll see what's happening. I gotta go over here anyway. So yeah, just find the channel, and then that would be it. That's what that is. A lot of times I think about, I go back and let me make sure this ain't the volume. This recording, yeah. Damn, this out of box feel funny that I got this phone in. So a lot of times I go back and look at the videos, and I think about all that, man, and how that had to be. You know, people get power to do things, but I don't think it's about wealth. It's not about wealth. It really isn't. You know, I think in a nutshell it's about slavery. I'll tell you, a person with all the money in the world, slavery and power. They have all the money in the world, and goddamn it won't mean shit to you. Once you got it, well, what you gonna do? How many times can you go to Mr. Child's and eat? You know, pieces of 8. I'm gonna say that. How many times can you go to Mrs. Pieces of 8? You 4 or 5 star restaurant. How many trips you gonna take? You know, think about it. Think about having everything you want. What you gonna do after that? Well, I'll find some shit to do. Yeah, you will for a little while. You sure the fuck will. Yeah. Gonna get tired of it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you're gonna try to find a new thing to get you off. You know. That's why a lot of people sometimes be like, when it comes to relationships and women, all the twat they can get, they get to the point as to where they're just doing it. They done lost the whole feel, that whole magical feel you used to have and shit. That's lost. You just doing something now just to get off. You know, and that's what that is. And a lot of people get real bad off of that. Take them 3 days to come. I ain't talking about males either. I'm talking about women. like, damn. Okay, well, shit, I mean, shit, do you want me to climb inside of it? Like, shit. Just massage it with my hand? Like, shit. How long was it gonna take you? Shit, waterfall. But, that's what that is. You gotta stop. It'll come back. Just stop it. It'll come back. Yeah. It'll come back. But back to these phones. Yeah. So do that, man. Just don't, when you get in these stores, turn your phone off. You get out into crowded people and around public, have your shit off. Now, a lot of times it's hard people do that because they texting people and shit. They really are. But now I'm just saying if you having problems. Now, if you ain't having no problems, I'm not saying if you're not having problems, that means you ain't shit. You ain't nobody get no shit. But you know what I mean? But if you're not having problems, if it works for you, fine. That's true. But to all these people that got star status and stuff like that, turn your shits off, man. And sometimes you gotta keep this in mind. The smarter the phone, the dumber it is. And vice versa. The smarter the phone, the dumber it is. Now, you want to see a smartphone? I'm gonna show you a smartphone right now. This right here is a smartphone. This is the smartest phone in the world. That's the truth. This phone's smart as shit. Cause it's so dumb and it'd be like, huh? What do you mean? Well, I don't understand. I cannot compute that shit you trying to do. Somebody had a sorry ass on the other end talking about, oh, yeah, put in the number and trying to find a location and tap into, you know. And also, I said this once before, they're making cell phones now where you can't take the battery out the back of the bitch. Really. Now, when I addressed that to various people, they told me, well, just restart it. Bullshit. It's always best to be able to take the battery out of it. And that's the truth. Take the battery. You ain't doing shit wrong. Why do you got to be tagged all the time? Take the battery out of it. See, what the idiots don't know, that they got so paranoid about who everybody is. Let me switch arms a little bit. My arm is getting a little tight. Come on, man. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. I just seen it at the top. Is somebody in there learning how to drive? Well, the line wasn't moving either. No, man, you got your ass in there by yourself. You don't get your ass on around there to pick the damn client up. Shit, calf muscle here there. If I forgot what I was saying. Oh shit. Here it comes. Batteries out of phones. Be able to take, if a person is so paranoid, they done got so paranoid that the shit that they doing, other people done got hip to it. And now normal civilians doing this shit. Ain't that a bit? I don't give a shit. They don't care. Normal civilians are doing it. I go into a phone it's crazy too, because I can go into a cell phone place or people work in a cell phone place and they be like, what? I gotta see that. All right, pull it up on YouTube. Shit. Spam is new age now. Really? I'm like, wow. So this is basically what I do. This is how I do it. Get into the house, you know. I'm not going to call names out, but people that got these certain books and Twitters and stuff like that, they keep a piece of tape over their how should I say, over their microphone part and their camera on their devices. Let people know right now, if you listening, you ain't gonna hear shit. When I get to the fucking house or whatever else, and once again, I'm not dumb, you're smart. Always remember that. I'm not dumb, you're smart. When I get to home and shit, put these bitches up. if they're laying out and they gotta be recharging, something is over the camera part. And the front of the phone is flat down. You can't see shit but darkness. And it's probably in a part of the fucking house where you ain't gonna hear shit. This is how serious I got about my shit, since people want to, you know, just want to be so fucking idiotic all the time. You know what I mean? But don't want to put no money in that bank account. Like, I'm not saying anything or knowledge should be paid for, no. But if you're gonna bother me, like really, shit, where the fuck, give me a black card or something. Though. Like really, if you ain't gonna find out no more shit than I'm doing, but give me a black card just for my fucking troubles. Like really. But then I guess you gotta worry about that, cause wherever you spend it, they can follow you around like that. But I'm just simply saying, you know, this is what the business is. But I'm not mad. You can be flattered towards it. All I'm simply saying is, do not send no asshole around me. That's all I'm saying. Don't send no scary ass person around me, or no person that's not gonna be able to sit back and watch me without getting jealous in a bit. Someone that would, don't send no rookie around me. You know, I'm just gonna say it like that. Don't send nobody that ain't got, you know, and I'm not saying this is what's happening. That's anybody out here, like, shit. Make sure they're well seasoned. Right, not on bullshit, not jealous, not this or that and the other. And by all means, please tell people about me. Now, there's one thing I gotta take care of. I'm gonna put this out here too, because I've been wanting to do it. I went by Fox 6, and but they put a gate around the place. I wanted to call them. I said that once before. This guy, I was gonna send him something, and I said this before, just to keep things down and shit. But the case is really a services rendered case. I done said this over and over again, and I know how I'm gonna address. And once again, I'm not dumb. You're smart, Fox 6. You're smart. I'm not dumb. So I do know they have like little investigators and shit to be running around and trying to, you know, get all this shit together. Oh, here he's buying a phone for so and so. He's buying a phone from Walmart, or not from Walmart. He's at so and so such and such shopping. I mean, oh, where is oil change? He seems to have the money to do all these other things, but so I did speak to the lady, and did she say some shit like, well, yeah, I'll tell my investigators. I'm like, investigators, you guys motherfucker come around me if you want, you know, because I'll shut 6 down. Like, really. I have all the contracts and the shit that went on. I'll shut you down. You have nothing to go on. I met this person. I never met this person first. Bring your ass out if you want to. I never met this person. It was always over the phone. I tried. I said, no, you know, there's more going on to that roof that you're leading on, and I'm going by what you're telling me. I can't get in there because you claim nobody's there and everything. So no, let me send you your money back. No, don't send the money back. Honor the contract. When he said that shit, honor the contract, I was like, yeah, see? There's some bullshit going on. I do not know what it is because I can't get in the house, but there's more to it. Now, mind you, I was on a roof. Someone already bullshitted me. Like I said, I can go over this. I'm not going to keep repeating this. And a bad summer. I took a $14,000 loss this summer. So between dealing with going back and forth with him and running around looking for color swatches and shit and running around buying shit and sending things way up the Snake Road. I got your address too. You know. Sending things way up the Snake Road and shit like that. Wisconsin. I was like, okay, yeah. And then trying to do this other roof, and then, you know, so, and they were lying. They didn't want to pay for their roof. You know, they didn't want to pay for the wood it took all. So I was like, damn, I'm really caught up here. So I'm really caught up here. And so we renegotiated another price. Put it out here just like this. I'm not going to do it. Don't send that money back. Send me another contract back with the new price on it. And I did that. And if he watched these videos and shit, he know that I did. I'm not lying. I got the shit. So maybe this is a way a person should have some exposure or something. But I know if they've been, because you know me, I shit. Like I said, I can be an easy target for someone that people think is living lavish. Put it like that. Really. So I was like, man, I never went through this shit. Never. I tell all my clients it too. Well, if you see me on TV, I explain to them what happened in this situation. But, freedom of the press, my ass. In order for me to give an interview with Fox 6, once again, I'm not dumb, you're smart. In order for me to give an interview with Contact 6, say like that, they're gonna have to sign a disclosure. And the disclosure is just gonna simply state, and I'll be shooting a video at the same time of it. Now, and I'm gonna go into details about this refund and all this shit. But it's basically gonna state that it has to be showed in its entirety. However long you think it is, it has to be showed in its entirety. So however long you think you need to talk to me, let me know how long that is, how long your segment is. Don't go fucking get back and at the lab and shit and start cutting shit off and whatever else. And I know you gotta bleep stuff out if it's profanity. I'll keep it clean, but don't go cutting my shit off and then having people, and I shouldn't even be having this fucking conversation. Really, going through this shit, fucking with an ass, fucking around with an asshole. Like, so, don't go editing my shit. Like, really. If you get up there and you say some shit wrong, I'm gonna sue you for defamation of characters. I'm gonna tell you like this too. I have bulldog attorneys that will love tearing your asses apart. I bullshit you not. And quite frankly, I can use the money. I'm like, shit. Be like Robin Hood, take from the idiots, goddamn it, and share with the, with the lambs. Really, take from the wolves and share with the lambs. Fuck you. That's the truth. If you're gonna be out here like that. Now, I said, okay, I'll send him a refund back. Services rendered. Went up there and did work. Oh, back to that. Looked up, somebody else was doing it. Basically, someone else was doing it. I think he said something about, well, I got a price that was $1,000 under yours. Well, you didn't seem to think that was bad when I was $5,000 under the price. Doing it for a friend. Like a friend that knew someone like. Never do that shit again. I mean, and they didn't ask me to. I gotta stop being so fucking loyal. No one asked me to, nigga. You think you're supposed to handle your business the way you're supposed to handle your business. I know, I get it, but this is me. It was me. Put it like that. So, that's that on that. But I was gonna send him something year to date. And a letter stating what happened. Because I went over there, got up on the roof, fixed the, apparently it wasn't supposed to be bad, fixed the leak, that wasn't supposed to be the roof. You get any leaks? No, we're not getting any leaks. But see, last summer, made a lot of roofs tell the truth, didn't it? The other rain we had, man, roofs was telling the truth left and right. I ain't shit. Not me neither. I ain't shit. Oh, I'm leaking. Really, left and right, roofs were telling the truth. I'm sitting up here looking at this paddy wagon behind me while I'm driving. I don't want them to get the wrong idea that I'm driving and recording, because I'm not. This is all one. I'm driving and conversating. I ain't recording. I got all this shit. No, anyway, so that's that on there. I was gonna send them something year to date. My business banker said, don't send them no post-dated check, because this person's gonna have your account number for until the year to date time. Now I know I should call. I think I might call them and see what's happening. But that has been on my mind while we're on this people being around and shit. That has been on my mind. It really has. So that's gonna be taken care of. But when you in between two roofs and they both ain't paying shit, and you trying to get the most material in bulk, well, you gotta open it up, and you can't take it back, and you got this and that and tar paper and all kind of shit, and you're taking a loss on this one, and someone's backing out on that one. Now, mind you, I went up on the roof to stop the leak, left roofing jacks up there, did a 4x5 area because I knew I had the job. Tarp up there, everything to stop that leak. Then by the time that the person that was out of the hospital, his brother, was out of the hospital, and his friend, a lady friend of his, comes by there. I spoke to him. I sat there and spoke to him a long time because I got a call that the ceiling caved in the living room. Like, what the fuck ceiling doing cave? Where's this time at? I'm just rambling. I'm like, what the hell is ceiling doing caving in if it ain't no leaks? So I went and took care of that, and said, okay, well, anyway, long story short, it was all messed up. So I gotta make this happen. It gets slow in the winter, so I'm gonna make it happen. That's that on that. Wow. It's one of them days, man. I'm just trying to enjoy some of the sun. And that's another thing too, man. I gotta get this some kind of what you call it for you. I don't like that. Come on, baby. Y'all keep y'all hands on the sea shit coming. I'm gonna try to put this right on Facebook. Yeah.
Spirit made me, I'm out of sight. So it's this little secret. Alright, that's alright, baby.